So, my name is Reza Marvazi. I'm the founder of the Power of Play. I was born in Iran, in Persia, and when I was born there, it was during the war. So when I was born until I was 6 years old, there was war with Iran and Iraq, and we used to get a lot of bombing. So I spent a lot of nights staying in a bunker and hiding from the bombing with my family. So there was a lot of fear and darkness at that time. And what I used to do was in the bunker, I used to get my cousins and my friends, and we used to play. So the play was the light that I had in that darkness. That was my escape. That was how I was making sense of what was happening. It was the moment we start to play, all the fear, all the loud noises would go away. And it was this light and a bubble that things made sense. Then we moved to Canada, my family, when I was 19 years old. I got into extreme sport. They call it adrenaline junkie. I used to do a lot of extreme sport, and because of that, I had a few near-death experience. And my last accident, I was jumping off a rock. It's called speed flying. You have a small wing, you jump from the rock. My wing had a malfunction, and I crashed. And I thought I was gonna die this time. And anybody that was there seeing my crash, they thought I was gonna die as well. But I was fine. I walked away. I broke my neck, a lot of things, but I didn't die. And it was really hard for me to understand how I survived this accident. 2 days after my accident, while I'm struggling with this, my good friend Kyle, he had a similar accident, but he passed away. So it made it really hard for me. Like, why am I alive? Why Kyle is not here? And a week later, Kyle's daughter was born. So now Carl's daughter is here, and there's no Carl, and there's me. And so I went to a very dark space. Um, I wanted to kill myself. And then I thought about it after a while, like maybe there's a reason life is keep giving me opportunity to live. So I wanted to hear my own inside voice, and I wanted to do one last test for myself. So what I did, I wanted to isolate myself and live in Amazon forest. So I went to Peru, got on a boat, went up the Amazon River, close to Brazil, jumped off the boat, and for a few weeks I lived solo in the forest. It was very special, very scary. But over there, I really got in touch with my childhood, how play saved me. And if Kyle was here, he would have played with his dad, and that's how it all made sense. So that's when I came back to Canada. In 3 weeks, I sold my house, my business, my cars, my truck, and hit the road and started building playground. And now it's been 8 years. I've been doing that. Um, so before I started the Power of Play, I used to have a company building homes. I have background in a few different things, and one of them is construction. So after I sold everything and I started building playgrounds, I went through all of my money in about 2 years. So I left Canada with, good chunk of money, and I came back with $240 left in my account. And now I go to Canada, I work, I build few homes. Once I have some money, I hit the road, build playgrounds, and again repeat the cycle. My plan is to change this. I want to just do this and don't do any other work, but it takes a lot of time to build a charity. So I have done projects in many countries, and they're all very different in 4 continents. And everywhere I learned a lot. Sometimes I feel like I used to think I'm going to add some value, which we do, but I personally get so much more value from the community, from the people. And Argentina wasn't like the place that is as poor as other countries you go to, but everywhere is different. Here, I have seen a real sense of community, real sense of care. And I didn't know it could be in so much passion and love for a community. So I learned a lot here. But you ask me what is the common denominator, what is the one same lesson I get for every community is I learned from the kids. The kids, they have so much love to give. It's unbelievable. I've been to places that the kids, they used to be child soldiers. They used to be in human trafficking. There used to be kids that they arms, their limbs been cut off. They are the soldiers, and they never experienced love. But when I go there to be there for them, they are giving me love. So I was wondering, like, where have you even seen love or experienced it that you can give it now? So I always learn from the kids. I always appreciate and adore the time that I get to spend with the kids. I think they are the teachers of our planet. There's so much to learn, but they're so pure still. And it's such an honor for me. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to serve the children, to be with them, to give them a space to be kids. Good, bueno question. Good question. So my vision is to create a world, a planet that only knows peace and love, because that's what play is. When kids are at play, there is no color, there is no religion, there is no gender. It's only play. And when we play, we are curious, we take risk, we connect, we develop our social, our compassion, our emotional. So many things happen during the play. And I believe play is a precursor for love. You cannot love until you play. I can meet someone new and talk to them, or I can meet my coworker or someone. But until I play with them, there is no love. So play is a requirement for love. And with building playgrounds, I want to get rid of borders and the colors and everything and just unify the whole world through the kids. And kids are the future. Let's give them the power. Yeah, buddy. Gracias.